started talking about my top 10 worst movies of 2013, I just want to say a big thank you for you guys for enjoying my Monster House / It trailer mashup. It was a lot of fun to do, and I'm enjoying putting two movies in one trailer. So let me know in the comments below what movie mashup you want me to do next, because I'll love to answer your comments and try my best to basically make your dreams come true. So OCD trailer mashup is a new thing on my channel, and I'm going to try my best to do as much as I can with movie reviewing, of course. So I think this is probably the shortest intro. You guys know how this video works. It's time to talk about my least favorite movies of 2013, and there's a lot of them, so let's get cracking.
Number 10.
For the Dark World is definitely my least favorite MCU film ever, and I think everyone would agree with that. If I could think of an MCU film that would say, you know, I'm just gonna skip it entirely and just move on to the next movie, For the Dark World is definitely that movie, with probably the worst villain that I've ever seen in an MCU movie.
Number 9.
Percy Jackson, he is back on my worst list. He's been in my worst movies of 2010. I hated that movie, and Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, I hated even more, with more unlikable characters, a story that's pretty much one of the most cliched stories I've seen, and I know this is based on these really popular book franchises, and I kind of find that they did make a sequel because they tried to make more money, but at least try and make it better, not make it as worse as the first movie. So yeah, Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, suck balls.
Number 8.
Do we need a remake of Carrie? Like, who asked for a remake of Carrie? The original Carrie was a classic. It's a movie that I grew up with. The remake of Carrie is kind of like The Lion King that came out in 2019. It's just a copy and paste remake, but just made it more modern. It just felt like, oh, we're running out of money. Let's think of an idea. What idea can we do? Oh, let's just remake a classic movie that's already been great and already been loved by fans. Let's remake that movie. I know it's based on a book and they have to take those elements, but at least make it more different. Or at least make it in their own way.
Number 7.
M. Night Shyamalan's next disaster after the successful of The Happening, successful of the worst movie of 2010, The Last Airbender. Now we got After Earth. Well, I wouldn't say now, I would say back in 2013, we got After Earth. This is a shame because Will Smith and Jaden Smith, good idea, father and son, acting as father and son in the movie together. I'm in for it. When I watch the trailer, I'm like, I'm pretty interested for it. But everything about After Earth made a survival film that's actually really interesting, boring as shit. As we follow Jaden Smith on this adventure to try and find a beacon of their crashed spaceship while Will Smith is basically sitting talking, wasted potential, especially that Jaden Smith, sorry Will, I don't want to be rude, but your son needs to have more acting lessons, because after this movie, yikes.
Number 6.
Scary Movie 5! Why? Now, I don't mind the Scary Movie movies, like the first two especially. I like them. They're funny. They're just fun movies that knows what it is. 3 and 4 and 5, they just go way too far, especially this movie. The spoofs, the humor, it just wasn't funny. It was actually mainly awkward. Especially that Ashley Tisdale is in this movie. It's just a weird casting right there.
Number 5.
Alright, up to my top 5 worst movies that I've seen in 2013. I know, this is a pretty quick list so far, but most of these movies are already gone straight to the point why I hate those movies. Now we're going to get to the bottom of this. Coming to my number 5 is definitely one of the most disappointing sequels that I've ever seen, A Good Day to Die Hard. Of course, everyone's going to say, this movie should be a good day to just die. Just die and leave us alone. Whoever wrote this movie hasn't seen a Die Hard movie. Because this movie doesn't feel like Die Hard. It just felt like Bruce Willis in a stereotypical action movie. I don't even know Bruce Willis did a film after A Good Day to Die Hard. I think it's like his last big film he's done, and then he's going to these straight-to-video cash grabs. Holy shit, what a wasted potential of one of my favorite action franchises of all time. But every franchise has to have a worst movie, so I give that a positive.
Number 4.
Yeah, this movie makes Scary Movie 5 at least have a couple of chuckles. A Haunted House has none of that. Everything about A Haunted House is just awkward. It was embarrassing. There's a scene where Marlon Wayans is like effing a teddy bear. I'm not even joking, that actually happened in the movie. And I'm just like, is that supposed to be funny? And that's the rest of this movie. It's just very awkward humor of Marlon Wayans just screaming everywhere. It's just like Scary Movie, but just on high. Just on crack, basically.
Number 3.
Oh yeah, one of the most annoying movies that I've seen in 2011 made a sequel. Why is the Smurfs 2 made? Is it because the first Smurfs made so much money? I think that's one of the reasons why this movie was made. At least this movie should be at least a bit better than the first one, right? Nope, it's completely worse. I know it's for kids, but it really makes kids stupid and didn't teach them lessons that we should learn.
Number 2.
Alright, 2 and 1. Honestly, I'd rather do anything else right now. Coming into my number 2 is definitely one of the worst scenarios or even concepts for an action film that I've ever seen. Getaway. Ethan Hawke. I like this actor. I think he's a great actor. This movie's a mistake. This movie's just a big mistake. Okay, the plot of the movie. Ethan Hawke driving a Mustang for the entire movie, listening to the voice, giving him instructions to get his kidnapped wife back. Simple idea. But the biggest problem of this movie is that they didn't make it fun. They made this movie hysterical. This movie's just full of car chases that are just filled with GoPro cameras. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It feels like you're watching car chases filmed with GoPro cameras and they're all shaky, cut shot shit. It's just like this movie doesn't know what it wants to be. And why is Selena Gomez in this movie? Just why?
Number 1.
Alright, let's talk about the movie that I hate so much in 2013. This is the movie that I just want to slam it in the ground, rip it in pieces, and throw in the garbage chute. And just hope this movie's out of existence. Movie 43. I think everyone would know what is their worst movie of 2013. This movie at least be on everyone's list because this movie deserves it. But I would say this movie deserves to be my number 1 because I feel like movie 43 didn't feel like a movie entirely. I'll tell you what movie 43 is. It's just a bunch of failed Saturday Night Live skits and they just put it in a movie. They just put different skits that was probably supposed to go in Saturday Night Live, and then they're just like, nope, it's not funny. And the directors are like, this movie's by so many directors by the way, and they're just like, you know what? Let's put all these shit skits into one movie with big named actors. That's not a movie, guys. That's just lazy. If someone comes to me saying, I love movie 43, bang, bang, bang. Alright, I'm exaggerating because I know it's just a movie. I know it's the worst movie of 2013, but I can just forget about it. I can calm down. But I would say movie 43 sucked ass, and I felt so bad for those big actors that are in this movie. But that's it, guys. 2013. It's done. And we got 2 more years to go, so it's exciting. But I'm going to say, guys, I'm going to give this a break. And do 2014 the week after. Next week, I'm just going to do normal movie reviews and even do a video that I've always wanted to do on my channel. So stay tuned for that, guys. But guys, thank you for watching these previous years so far, my 2010 last decade rewind. I enjoy doing it for you guys. I am so happy that you guys enjoy it. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done with this. But we gotta wait till the week after to do this because I got some more videos planned for you guys and give this a bit of a break. Thank you guys so much for watching. What are your top 10 worst movies of 2013? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. Get in contact with me and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for my latest reviews. And have a nice day.